2 weeks ago, I started a new dropshipping store for a challenge here on YouTube, and I documented the entire process. And right now, this store is making me $18,000 a week. So just a quick recap, I was looking for a product to sell for this season, whether it was a Valentine's Day related product or a New Year's related product. So after a couple of hours of product research, I came across this. I found this breathing plushie that made breathing sounds and heartbeat sounds. It caught my attention because of its movements, so I decided to give it a go. My immediate idea was to sell this to teenagers and young adults who had sleeping issues, anxiety, and all of those things. So I went into creating my store and ordering my ads. The ads I got were sadly promoting the product as a baby product, which was my bad since I forgot to mention what the marketing angle was, but I thought they were still really good, so I just decided to give it a try. And I ran my first TikTok ad campaign. I was very excited and honestly a little nervous, since I had the pressure of making this challenge work for YouTube, but sadly, it flopped. Bad. 0 sales, awful click-through rate, $75 to the trash. In that situation, I would normally just move on and find another product, but I had a feeling that this could work, so I just gave it another chance. I got a revision for my ads. This time I mentioned that I wanted my product to be marketed towards older people as a way to help with anxiety and sleeping quality. I got my ads, ran my new campaign, and it happened. $347 in a day, $63 profit. So after the challenge was done, I published my video, and I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of lazy with the store. I already had my main store running, so I didn't feel the need to work on another one. But I had some TikTok ad credits, so I just kept running my campaign without changing anything, and also without expecting much. To my surprise, I was still getting sales every day. As you can see here on my dashboard, this is when I started the challenge. I made the $347, and after that, I was still getting some sales, $100, $200, and then I decided to scale. So I went from $300 to $100 to $1,000 a day, and from there, it just kept going up. $3,000 days, $1,000 days, $4,000 days, and it's just been going crazy ever since. So how did I go from $100, $200 a day to 1, 2, 3, and 4K days? First, I decided to take the Valentine's Day season to my advantage and fully market the product as a Valentine's Day gift. So I went over to Shopify and changed my store for a more Valentine's love kind of theme. I kept the same name and domain as I had a .store domain, which gave me pretty good cost per conversion. And I overall like how it stands out more from those very long and weird domain names. So how I got my domain is I went over to get.store. Here on the website, you can see it says that .store enjoys more traffic, lower cost per conversion, and double the visibility on search engines, which I believe has been one of the factors that has helped me succeed with this store. As I'm scaling, I want my customers to remember my brand and stand out, so .store is the best way to go. I'm also looking to do email marketing campaigns now that I'm scaling. So my .store domain gives me access to MailChimp and other essential e-commerce tools. So I 100% recommend this for those that are looking to build a long-term store or scale just like me. I'll leave the link in the description as well as my code KATESTORE that will give you your first .store domain for 99 cents, which is a steal. So like I said, I completely changed my store to Valentine's Day themed. So this is how it turned out. All I did pretty much is just play with the color scheme and change the logo for a more romantic type of logo. And I also decided to highlight how this product is the perfect gift for a loved one, since we're going with this whole holiday Valentine's Day situation. I still highlighted all of the features of the product just like before: comfort, reduces stress and anxiety, increases quality of sleep and relaxation, and the reviews at the bottom like always. Now, something that some people ask me a lot is about order fulfillment. So I'll explain to you how I went about it this past week. In the beginning, I had imported my product from AutoDS, which is my go-to platform to use. So I also fulfilled my orders the first week there with the Fulfilled by AutoDS service. With this feature, all you need to do is head to your store settings, click on orders, and select the fulfill by AutoDS option. Here I can also add my own balance for the fulfillment and track the order statuses, while AutoDS does absolutely everything for me. For beginners, this is the easiest and most simple way to fulfill orders. And this is what I do myself when I'm in the testing phase and I'm starting new stores. As always, I will leave the link in the description for AutoDS so that you can try it for free for the first 30 days. Obviously, as my store grew, it was time to contact my private supplier. Most private suppliers had a minimum order requirement, so I had to wait until I started getting more than 10 sales a day. So that was after like the first week. As for the ads, I decided to make new creatives as well, this time going all Valentine's Day themed. So I marketed my product as the perfect gift for your girlfriend, for long distance relationships, or for couples that have separation anxiety, which seemed the perfect fit for this product. And as for the ad campaigns, I always do the same for my testing campaigns: $100 CBO, 5 ad groups, and 3 to 6 videos per ad group. So once I started getting consistent sales and some ad groups were profitable, I decided to try scaling my TikTok ads. And the main way of doing this is by going vertical. This means for every profitable ad group I found, I would start increasing the budgets. My main campaign was a CBO, and every single day I would increase the budget by $50. This always returned back more sales the first few days until the campaign started dying out. So I went with my go-to TikTok ad strategy, which is an ABO with 3 ad groups in it, all completely broad, and I started testing. Once I got my ad groups to 4 sales, I duplicated them and increased the budget, and it almost always worked. Something I also started doing was day parting my ads. This means choosing specific times when my ads are running based on the times I get most of my sales. This way, my ads are only spending money when people are online and buying. After a few days, it once again dried up though. This is the issue with TikTok. It always dies out, and you consistently need new creatives. So you either have to always be editing new videos, or in my case, Veralica Mats helped me fix this, as you can just order video ads from them and they get it all done for you without you having to move at all. So yes, that's pretty much the entire strategy. And ever since I started this challenge, which was 15 days ago exactly, I have made a total of $21,812. Which is crazy, honestly. So here we are in the dashboard. As you can see, $21,000. Let's do a little refresh for the haters. There we go, $21,000. And this week, so since Monday, today is Sunday, I have made a total of $18,000, almost $19,000 in sales. So I will keep updating you guys on my store, on my Instagram stories, so you can follow me there to see what I'm up to, as well as everything about my e-com journey. And also subscribe to this channel because I'm sharing all my knowledge, and I'll see you next week.